Hello fellow vapors and fellow YouTubers. So, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a slight short review on the Indestructible RDA by Wismec. I do believe that's how you pronounce it. So, overall, I really like it. It's got lots of airflow. It's got airflow on the sides. 1, 2, 3. And it's also got airflow on top. Now, what I mean by this is there's actually an adjustable ring. I took out the ring, but there's an adjustable ring that allows you to adjust exactly how much airflow you have coming from the top. You know, like so. So, I currently have the ring off because I like maximum open, super swooshy, super awesome airflow. Because I love airflow and airflow is life. So, I can open up the airflow all the way, so all 1, 2, and 3, all the airflows are open. One of them is going to be slightly, you can't really get them all 100% open, at least I haven't been able to. You can get them pretty close though. There's still going to be a little bit of, if you guys can see that, there's like one of them is slightly closed off. So, flavor is just awesome, and then the airflow of course is amazing. I don't have it run that high. I'm only running at 103 watts, and I'm currently running I do believe that is a fused Clapton. I am not exactly sure, pretty sure it is, so that's what it is, a fused Clapton. Very nice. So I'll go over some pros, some cons, and kind of give you guys an overview and what I think about it. And do I think it's worth the price that you pay for it? Okay, so all that information just re-dripping right here, so just give me 1 second. Alright, so first I'm going to start with the pros, and then I'm going to move on to the cons. First of all, what I'm going to say is there are not many cons. At least not that I can see, not that I can tell so far. Probably only 1, maybe 2 cons. Okay. First pro that I really like about this is, of course, the insane amount of airflow. The airflow is just amazing. That I couldn't complain at all. The airflow is perfect. Spot on. I do like the way that the drip tip is, because it actually cones, like you see how it kind of like cones up to the top. That gives you a lot more flavor because it condenses everything and it kind of gives you a nice delicious flavory deliciousness hit. So those are the pros. Another pro is the building deck. The building deck is insane. It's a 4-post. Not sure if you can see that. It's got 4 holes, but the center, you probably won't be able to see very well on camera, but the center post is actually hollowed out. So you can stick whatever amount of wire you want in there and then clamp them down with the 2 screws. And the side ones are actually pretty much open. They're like a C shape, so you can pretty much just stick the wire under it and then you're good to go. You can just clamp them all down and you're good to go. Really easy to build on, really good for people who are just getting into the building world and they kind of want to start building. This is a great thing to start building on. I will say that right now. It is great. Okay, now for the cons. One con that I noticed the most and I'm not a huge fan of is the fact that the drip tip gets extremely hot if you vape it for a long period of time. Now, I'm running it at 103 watts, so it heats up pretty quickly. Exactly. And if I keep doing that, maybe 5, 6 more times, this is going to get extremely hot to the point where I can barely put my lips on it anymore because it's just going to start to, semi burn a little bit. I find that to be a huge con. That's a big turnoff for me, and I don't really like that. But overall, very good product. The other con that I have to mention is when you're installing your wire, like let's say you have a Clapton build or an Alien wire build, a thicker wire. When you're putting it into the side posts, you'll notice that sometimes you have to kind of like wiggle the wire into the hole, which it's really annoying. Like if it was a hole, you could just stick it straight through and you'd be fine. But it's like this. So what you have to do is you kind of have to like get the wire and like you can't really poke it through because it might be a little bit too big. So you have to kind of like slide it in because it's really really thin. So you have to slide the wire into the hole and then clamp it down. I find that to be annoying. You guys might not think so. So it's kind of a subjective con. So those are pretty much all the cons. For the price, these are usually running for about $40 or so, like give or take $40. Well worth the price for an authentic RDA. You got full support on it. It's really good. All that's great. Only con, the drip tip gets way too hot, and the post is kind of annoying to slide the wire in if the wire is too thick. So with that being said, would I go out and buy this again? Hell yes. I would definitely go out and buy this again. It's a great RDA. It works really well. It has amazing airflow, which is the biggest thing for me. I love massive amounts of airflow. Hence the TSV4 Mini has amazing amounts of airflow as well. So, cheers. So yeah, that's my personal opinion and my personal review on the Wismec Indestructible RDA with the Jaybo thing, which is also by Jaybo, or yeah, same people who made the Rouleau, which I'm also extremely happy with. If you notice this is a slightly different Rouleau than I was vaping before, is because my girlfriend just bought a Rouleau RX200. She bought the exact same one as me. She bought the white and teal, and I had the black. I had the full black, so we swapped the back cover and the front cover, swapped them. So now she has a black and teal and I have a black and white, which is exactly what I wanted. So that's pretty much all for today. I don't have too much more to say about it, other than if you really like lots of airflow, you like building, you like putting crazy ass coils, go get yourself one of these and try them out for yourself. You won't be disappointed. You might not like the fact that this heats up very well and very quickly, so if that's going to bother you, then I'd say hold off, buy something else that has like a Delrin or some kind of other drip tip or an adapter for a 510. I would love it if this thing came with an adapter for a 510 drip tip. That would be absolutely amazing, but they don't, so you get what you get. For the price, I'd say definitely worth it. Go check one out, go see if you can buy one, try it out for yourself, and yeah, as always, I am vaping, I was vaping the Redhead. This one I'm vaping something different. I'm vaping 510 Elixir, this is the Heritage in 3 milligram. It's a 60 ml bottle. They sell for about $23, give or take. If you guys want to know where to buy all these things, and you guys are in Arizona, Phoenix area, you guys can go on down to White Cloud Vapor. It's actually called White Cloud Hookah Lounge. And then their vape shop, so to speak, is called Plumes of Vapor. Go check them out. They're awesome. They're great. They have a lot of good selection. They have a lot of RDAs. They have a lot of mods. They have a lot of different batteries. They have a shit ton of different juices. All of the juices that they sell are all high-end juice. I have no complaints on any other juice whatsoever. Yeah, that's basically it for today. And remember, keep calm, vape on.